From the small settlements, the civilizations grow in a very simple way. And what happened to them? Yes, of course, because we are talking about the people from thousands and thousands of years ago. So history also helps us to understand that what happened to those people? Where did they went? Or are they still alive? Not exactly them, but maybe their generations, their kids, their grandkids. So there are, multiple different things that we need to understand over here. More to that, we learned about the past from discoveries made by historians, archaeologists, about remains. Okay, archaeologists. Okay, so this is something important to understand as well. So the meaning of the word archaeologist and remains is already given in the glossary, which is at the right side of the page. You could see here. Let me point it out for you. So archaeologists are the one who studies evidence from the ancient past. Let's try to understand this thing in a simple way. So let me give you an example of dinosaurs. Now, see, we would have never known this thing, or we would have never know this thing, that the dinosaurs ever existed, if certain people didn't went and they kept on digging in the land to find out the remains, the skeletons of the dinosaurs. So those people are known as archaeologists, and the people who are studying about the history, going into areas, digging up in the grounds or in the mountains or in the caves, trying to discover the things, the stuff, the skeletons, the remains from the past. Okay, and there are thousands of years old or more, such as cave paintings, pottery, utensils, tools, weapons, and jewelry. So it was a very basic and simple explanation related to that. And then let's get to the second paragraph. Why do we need to know about the past? Now, why do we need to know about the past? Very good question. See, I always encourage you to ask from all the teachers, whether you are school, college, university, master's, PhD student, always ask question from your teacher that why are we studying this subject, or why are we studying this topic? Because it's really important to understand that what is the vision of one thing that we are doing. Okay, so very simple thing. So it is because the one can then understand that how humans developed over thousands of years, from living in basic conditions and using simple tools to modern lifestyles. Today, man has ventured into space. Equally important is the fact that knowing about the history of people and place where one lives, where one lives, is a link to one's identity. Okay. A lot of gibberish and a lot of difficult, let's say, sentences here to understand. Let's try to understand this also in a very simple and easy way. Okay, so they're saying that from living, okay, let me just use my pen over here, my highlighter over here. Okay, so see, so see right here, it's pointing out that today man has, okay, not this one, from here, from living in the basic conditions and using simple tools to modern lifestyles. You see, it helps us to understand this thing, that how people transitioned from the earlier times, thousands of years ago, till today, how they were developing themselves, in education, in government, in policy. Guys, if you remember, I taught you about democracy and dictatorship as well, and monarchy as well. Okay, the kingdom system, okay, which is still prevailing in a lot of countries around the world, right? So how the things got improved through the time. And it's giving an example, a real-time example, that today